Hello, this is Telmir and welcome to another repair video. In this video, I'm looking at a Samsung Galaxy A8. That's the A530W model. Now, with this particular phone, you'll notice that the cover is already off of it. The screen, I should say. And this is a bit of a weird one. I've worked on this phone before in an earlier video, and I got another screen in. I've really been just kind of putting it off, to be honest. But I'm finally going to give it a go and just see whether or not the screen itself was in fact defective or if something else is going on. So I got the screen here. Let's switch over to the desk view and let's start doing some testing. Now I'm just going to disconnect the battery first on this A8. Don't want to cause any potential damage to the screen. I think I can slip the connector in without issue. So let's just do that. I'm just going to give it a quick inspection, make sure I'm not seeing any damage to the screen. It looks good though. It's a good quality screen. These are refurbished screens, but they do a very good job at refurbishing them, generally speaking. Let's connect up the connector for this screen itself. That's tapped in nice and comfortably. Now I don't know how much I got to put this phone together in order to get it to be able to show anything, but I know that if nothing else, I should be able to plug it in and I should get something on the screen. If nothing else, I should be able to get something on the screen. Let's grab a cable for testing. I may as well grab my amp meter as well. If I plug it in, one, I should always get a reading off my amp reader, but I should also see something on the screen itself. Something. There should be. Yes! Oh, so that screen was defective. Oh, does that ever make me happy? I looked all over that phone, that motherboard, trying to find any indicator that the motherboard itself was defective. And now we know. We can say definitively that there was, in fact, no issue with that. There's no issue with the motherboard. It was, in fact, a defective screen. And I think not just one defective screen, I think it may have been two defective screens. Oh man, let's disconnect the battery. I gotta disconnect the screen still, as I gotta go and get all the adhesive for this back into place. I also noticed that it does have adhesive that's already been applied for the screen, which is really, really good to see. You know what? I haven't tested this fully. It's not tested enough. I need to test this a little bit more. I need to turn the phone on, and I need to make sure the digitizer works. You got the power button right here, you can see, and you've got those two little dots there. And if that is not connected up to here on this this shield, the power button doesn't work as far as I can recall. So let's put this in first and make sure that this is doing what it's supposed to be. I think I just need to press on that side right there. Let's hold it down. It turned on. So far so good. I don't feel any issues with the screen. I'm going to turn on Wi-Fi and we're going to go and plug this in. I've never seen it actually say turn on Wi-Fi before. That's a first for me. And there we have it. We're logged into the main screen there. And I'm just going to take one of these icons and I'm just going to look around for any potential dead spots. If there is a dead spot on the display, it will disconnect from the icon and I will not be able to continue with it. It'll just place it wherever. So like I'll show you an example. If I drag my finger off the screen, there you see it disconnected because it was the edge of the screen. But it's working. It's doing what it's supposed to be. So we know now that the phone does in fact do exactly what it's supposed to do. So I'm going to turn the phone off and let's put this phone back together. So what I'm just doing is getting rid of all the old adhesive off of here. Sometimes it can be really difficult to get off, and one of the easiest ways to just loosen it up. I'm also using the back of my blade. I'm not using the bottom. This one is super dull and it's got lots of chips and nicks in it, while the other side is just pretty nice, it's in good condition. But yeah, put a little bit of alcohol on there and you let it loosen it up for a little bit, and then you can just scrape the old adhesive away. And this is more of a glue than it is adhesive. Like it's not like the usual what you would expect for an adhesive strip. Got as much glue as I could get cleaned off the back there. Now I don't want to push this all the way in just yet. If it all fails, then, well, it shouldn't at this point. We've done as much testing as possibly can, but I've got it in there again, and I find myself just doing 1,000,000,001 tests whenever I'm working on phones like this. I don't do that so much with the iPhones because those screens are generally very solid units. Where did I put that battery? I've already got the adhesive off. This is, if it's going to be doomed, it's already doomed. It goes. Still turning on. Okay. 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 I'm going to stop worrying so much. I don't know why, but the screen is just not sticking in place. It refuses. I'm going to, it's kind of shocking that this is happening. Nevertheless, I'm going to take the screen out and I'm going to remove the adhesive that's in there. And I'm going to put some of my own glue. I do need to put some adhesive in for this battery right here. I ended up using some of my E8000 glue combined with some of this as well. Oh, man, is it ever noisy in here. But some of this as well. And the reason why I needed this, I took off the old adhesive from the screen, is that it needed a certain amount of padding to show the proper height of the screen. So the sides have glue and the top and the bottom have adhesive. Now I gotta go and put 2 strips of this along here and here for a new battery adhesive to hold that in place properly. Just a reminder here: center of the screen, the center of the battery compartment there. See that right there? That's the back of the screen. So while you're working around in that area, just be careful. You don't want to drop anything in there. It'll just kill the screen. So this doesn't need to be perfect. All it's doing is holding the battery in place so it's not wobbling around. But this adhesive is so good that it will hold the battery so tight that the only way you're going to get it out is with some isopropyl alcohol. Put the connector in first so that everything will line up properly. Then you can drop your battery in. Very good. Yeah, I'm not too pleased with that adhesive. I'm going to take this bit out here and see if I can get this old adhesive off as well. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to get these plates in. Now, as I'm getting there of some of this glue, I just recalled, you know, I've got this tool. It's a glue remover, adhesive remover. If you're wanting any of the equipment that I use in my videos, you can find affiliate links to all of the equipment I use in these videos in the video's description. It's really cleaning up quite nice. This glue, from my experience, it doesn't always clean up this well. Just using a pH 000. Let's start feeding these screws in. I'm going to take the whole bit out of this bin here. Okay, so all the screws are finally in. But really, guys, that's all there is for this video. It's finally complete. This monstrosity looking of a phone. This, I don't know what you call it. I love those clamps though. They look so weird looking. But it's done. The Samsung Galaxy A8, sitting on my shelf for ages, is finally complete. If you guys like the video, please do leave a like. If you want to see more of my stuff, subscribe. We'll see you guys all in another video. Bye.